Welcome to We Really Love Island with Rem and M.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Emily Wilson. I'm also a comedian and a former X Factor USA contestant.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV. So we're binging British reality show phenomenon,
Love Island. And now, so are you! Watch along with us and then listen to what we have to say about the episode.
This episode, we're talking about Season 1, Episode 25. Dun, dun. Oh my God, my phone didn't charge at all.
What?
I don't know. All right, whatever.
Okay.
Well, first, do we want to tell them what we did just now?
I was just playing the Love Island game.
Yeah, the phone game.
Yeah. Like, I was on Love Island, and I really feel like I am now.
I know. Doesn't it give you, like, a respect for them, too? Like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like every decision there is, like, such a big deal.
I
know.
Like,
oh, my God. Like, I could say something like, if you guys don't play the Love Island game, like, basically, you just feel like you're in the villa, and then, like, some guy comes up to you, and it's like, do you want to wink at him, say hello, or, like, shyly look away? And you're like, damn, I don't know.
Idea.
And it's so funny because you're playing it so differently than, like, I would look down at at my feet for every guy I was interested in, because, like, that's just, like, how I flirt, I guess, is ignoring people.
Yeah.
And, like, you've had so much more flirting in, like, the
I've chosen
first,
to wink at every guy.
Yeah, you've winked at everyone.
Yeah.
You've been really friendly. It's a really good learning lesson.
Yeah.
Really good.
And then I feel like all the girls in the game are like trying to start some shit with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just being real cool.
You're being really cool, and you're like, yeah, where are you from, Erica? And like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because when they asked me, they were like, it was Jasper. This means nothing to me.
This means
we'll
nothing to you. No. We're going to keep it, because if you guys, like,
if you play the Love Island game,
the
you'll
thing
understand.
is, yeah, also, like, if we don't, like, we plan to put out season 2 as quickly as we possibly can.
Yeah.
But, like, say you're done with season 1 and we're not on season 2 yet, and
Just
you want something to do, play the Love Island game.
Yeah.
You will have it feels like we have
like,
real relationships.
I feel like we just watched another episode.
Like,
me
I
playing
feel,
that
I
first
know.
round.
I also feel like I'm, like, cheating on my boyfriend
I
sometimes.
was going to say the same thing to you. I was like, I feel like a little wrong at how much I want this.
I know. Like,
it feels wrong.
Like, I really want Emily to hook up with Levi.
Yeah, I'm like really feeling like I'm like, who do I want a new relationship with? I just want to play my cards right. If you ever feel the need to cheat on your significant other,
play the Love Island game.
Island.
It's literally, there's like a bunch of fucking sexy avatars waiting to flirt with you.
And I'm sexy.
And
my
you look
avatar's
so
hot.
sexy. Except the thing is we have the same exact face and body.
Really?
We just have different hair.
Yeah, so it's like we're the same person.
Cool.
Also, so the computer, it asked me, it was Jasper, Mason, and Erica. And I'm interested in Jasper. So I'm interested in Jasper and Levi and a little bit Jake, but Jake's too quiet. So, oh my God.
Yeah, Jake is really quiet.
I'm so attached to them already.
I know.
So I wanted to flirt with Jasper. So I was like, Jasper, what do you do? And then they were all talking. And then my choice was I could either now ask Mason or Erica. And because I'm not into Mason, I was like, I don't want to seem like a bitch. So I'm going to ask the girl, like, let me get to know you too. So that's why I chose
I know, but
Erica.
then Mason still takes you to the side.
Because
Mason,
I probably...
he throws a whole... Because Mason's into the first... Anyway, whatever.
He reminds me of Omar.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's hotter. Mason's
way
like
hotter.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there was one more thing I wanted to say about the game.
Jen, little fucking...
No, not Jen. But I do hate Jen.
And see, Jen being too much, Levi was like... Yeah, but I kind of like you too. And I played it cool. I was like,
yeah, you were playing it really cool.
I played everything real chill.
Oh, that's what I was going to say about Levi. So I obviously have a massive crush on Levi. I think you're supposed to have a crush on Levi. I'm not sure, actually.
He's really cute.
I don't know. I was showing Charlotte the game when I first started playing it, and I was like, oh, look at Levi. She goes, he is going to break your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, he is a cartoon character, but you're right. Yeah,
because you talk to the girls about who's in it for what, and Erica's in it to just hook up with somebody, but you don't really hear what the guys are in it for.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't know.
Yeah. Ugh, fun game.
I hope my heart doesn't get broken.
I know.
It might actually make me like really upset.
It's really interesting. Like the one question where it was like, are you interested in anyone? And you know you're interested in Mason and Levi, but then one of the answers was none of your business. Oh no, has anybody shown you interest? and you wrote none of your interest, and
I wrote none of your business.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh,
what?
Like, I don't know. Like, don't you want to like tell everybody everything on Love Island? Like, isn't that?
Well,
the way-
I was because I took a while. I took the longest amount of time on that.
I know.
question
I was watching
because I was like, I could tell them, but like, I know word is going to travel like fire in this villa.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this early on in the game, I need to keep everything cool. I need to play everything cool, show interest in who I'm interested in, but not give anybody any leads.
Yeah.
Because it's not like if it would be different if there were, because at the end of the day, there's 5 girls and 6 guys.
Yeah.
If it were the other way around, I feel like I'd be more out there. But like because I know I'll be staying no matter what,
I can
take play your time. Cool and take my time.
Totally. All right. Do we want?
Can you get voted off your own game?
I think so.
That would suck.
Like, I can see that happening for me. I literally said, I was like, I was in like a million fights, like in the first, like,
how?
I don't know, like, all, like, because I couldn't make up my mind with which guy I liked.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how to like play the field.
Yeah.
So I kept like, I don't know, like being like, oh, I like this one. And then there was something about him that I didn't like. So I'd go after another one. And then like one of the girls would be like, why did you just go after my guy? And I'd be like, oh, because I don't like the other one anymore. And I want to be safe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can't wait to play it on the bus ride home.
Really teaches you a lot about life and
really
yourself.
Does.
And it just, it makes me respect the people in the actual villa because like even like 2 levels on that game, I'm like, holy shit, this is exhausting, emotionally exhausting just to be
so much.
And like, having to make these like important life decisions.
I know it's like one thing to watch them and judge them and be like, I can't believe they did that. But it's like, if you're actually in there, like you don't know what it's like spending 24 hours a day.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Love Island. Do you remember that show?
No.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's old MTV.
No.
There was a show called Diary. Wow.
My age is showing.
Yeah. No, it was kind of like an true Hollywood story of oneself. Like it would be like, you think everything started with you think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Britney Spears. And then you follow
rings
Britney
a bell.
Spears. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
All right, moving on. We are at episode 25.
Yes, we are. 25.
25.
Yep.
Yeah. Zoe has come back from her almost elimination.
Yes, and I thought it was really cute when Jordan was saying a prayer for her.
I know.
That was so sweet.
Please bring our Zoe back, especially back to me.
Yeah.
So cute. Jess is probably ecstatic. I was just thinking of how relieved I would be if Naomi was gone.
Back,
Like, what a plague. Thank
God. What
an
amazing karma thing for Jess. But also, I will hand it to her. She didn't show it.
Mm-mm.
She was very mature about it. She could have run around and be like, fuck yeah, the bitch is gone. But she kept her cool and like she was a bigger person.
No,
I
she
respect
was great.
that.
Do you think that the producers knew Naomi was going home before the Naomi Jess lunch?
No, because people had time to vote up until the live show.
But the live show had... Oh, right.
Unless
lunch was before.
They might have seen what votes were already in, and like Naomi could have been just like a landslide behind everybody. And
yeah.
they were like, ugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought, I was like, oh, maybe they wanted to give Jess like the opportunity to like be the bigger person also. And she was in that lunch. She was like, just listen, like, this is what I...
Yeah.
Anyway. Max is making cigarettes look delicious when he gets back into the house wearing his suspenders. I was just
every time Max smokes, I'm like, I need to
smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hook up with him.
I know, me too.
Sorry,
I'm really
Ben,
into him.
But
he's so like nice and hot and soft. I want to cuddle with him.
Yeah.
I love him.
I love him.
And I think he reminds me of someone in like from my childhood.
Yeah.
Like someone I went to high school with.
Yeah. Like it's just a good boy.
Oh, he's so great.
Hot. Caroline said to Zoe, we've all seen a lot of you and heard a lot of you on TV.
Yeah.
And now that is finally like
stinging.
but like getting to her.
Yeah.
I think like can you ever actually forget that you're on camera? Do you think?
I think after a while, like it seems like a lot of the conversations they have that are on like the still cameras that are like in the bedrooms and when they're whispering.
Yeah.
Anytime they're whispering, I genuinely feel like not that they forget, but they
think that
They think they're like
they might be left on the cutting room floor or something.
Like all the stuff Zoe was saying later in the episode about like my dad's gonna see that. Like, yeah, but he's also gonna see this. He's gonna see you talking about it right now.
Yeah.
So like, I think there are moments when you get so caught up in the emotions of it that you genuinely do.
Yeah.
I don't want to say forget, because how could you forget? But you genuinely do feel like you're
like when
safe.
they have sex, though. I feel like it's because it's two people that want to have sex, and they're allowed to do that. But then I guess you're just not thinking about like, oh, Priest is going to see this in the moment.
Yeah.
Did you notice what Jonathan said when Zoe didn't want to do the challenge, besides peer pressuring her?
No, and you said you were going to tell me after.
Okay. She goes, okay, I'm not happy, but I'm going to do it. And he goes, not happy, but going to do it. Sounds like every girl on a Friday night.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, rape culture.
That's disgusting.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
I wonder if he would have said that in 2018.
I don't think so.
I don't think he would. Then Hannah
is feeling sad.
Hannah felt a little weird. Then she went off with Jon and she said to him, I just feel like everybody else got so scared at the thought of them being split up, but you didn't seem scared for us. Right? That's why she was mad?
I think it's because he wasn't comforting her either. Like
he wasn't comforting her, and he wasn't acting like he was nervous to lose her.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when she calls him out on it, he just goes, she's having one of her woman moments.
Which really bothered me.
And then walks away. And I was like, wait, she just said exactly what she was feeling. Like, I've been in that situation, and like, I mean, not in a situation where I was going to get sent home from Mallorca, but like,
yeah.
Like where
I've been to Mallorca. Hey, I know what it's like.
I know
I've got 24 hours
when the British public vote on whether you're going to stay with your boyfriend or not. I know the feeling, but it's just that like everybody else, I don't know, posted for their girlfriend's birthday on Instagram or whatever, and like you didn't, and like it made me feel bad.
Yeah, I've had
the
moments...
guy could be like, okay, well, that's not how I show my affection.
Right.
But I see what you're saying, and it's valid.
I've been in this exact situation actually plenty of times.
In Mallorca.
In Mallorca. Yeah. I've been on Mallorca, and I said, hey, you know what? I might be leaving this island tomorrow, and you're not really seeming to care.
Yeah.
I have been in situations where I'm like upset, and I express my...
And the upset is because I feel like you don't care. And then their reaction is
always like,
well, you're crazy. And then you walk away and you're like, but that makes it seem like you really don't care even more.
And how dare you make me feel crazy for what I'm feeling?
Yeah.
I hate that. That's a pet peeve of mine. That's why I got mad when he did that.
I know.
Because I was like,
me too. We both like furiously grabbed our phones and we were like,
yeah, we literally both like looked at each other and picked up our phones to write it down. But I like, it's also just like, women and people want to feel appreciated, and when there's a moment when they feel like
heard.
they may not be appreciated or heard anymore, and they express that to you, your reaction should not be to storm off and walk away. It should be to go, oh my God, I'm sorry I made you feel that way, let me think about it.
But this is what he does in all of his fights, is
he
like
gets angry and
he
walks
gets
away.
mad because he's being called out on something that he didn't intend. He didn't intend to make her feel that way. And that's where he's right about that, is he's like, idiot, I love you.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say that. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. When she's just told you exactly what she's talking about.
Right. And I think the idiot, I love you feeling is valid, but it's like, idiot, I love you, okay, but like you have to understand she's a different person than you.
Yeah,
and like what's going to bother her, it's your job in this relationship that you say she's the love of your life. It's your job to try and understand what does set her off and work on making sure you don't do that again.
It's actually so easy to do that with people. Like,
so easy.
It's really crazy because, it's like even with my sister, like there are certain things that she just wants done that I think are insane.
Yeah.
But if I push back against them, we will be in a fight.
Yeah.
But if I just do this tiny little thing that's going to improve that she said to me before and I do it, it's like the heavens have opened up. Like
it's actually like so much
easy.
easier. Yeah.
And you just have to ask but yeah, I think like his trigger or his initial response is just like, you're crazy. Like, like how could you not think? But it's like, just listen to the thing that she said.
Yeah.
She would rather you hold her hand and be like, it's okay, babe.
Right. That little thing.
That little tiny thing.
Or just give her like a kiss on the cheek and like hold her close to you.
Yeah.
Like how hard is it to read somebody else's emotion? And that brings us into the thing with Jordan and Zoe.
Well, wait.
Similar issue.
One more thing though is that Jon says, "Oh, women, they're mysterious creatures."
Yeah.
When she's just told him exactly what she was thinking.
Yep.
There was no mystery.
She
in
put
it at
everything
all.
on the table.
Yeah.
Nothing to be confused.
He just
about.
wasn't hearing. This is the part of it that bothers me. It was just, I think you don't love me, when that's not what she meant.
No.
It was, I felt like in the moment, because you did this and everybody else was comforting each other, it made me feel a little shaky. Okay.
Men
now,
just he got so threatened.
So threatened. Hulk and Zoe.
Okay, wait, but right before we get to that,
Okay.
actually two things before we get to that.
Okay.
And then does Jess talk to Max, or is that after the whole Zoe?
Well, Jess came into the room when Josh and Jon.
And she was like, "I just want to think about life."
She's like, "I just want to have a sleep," and they're like,
"No." She was like, "I just want to lay down and think about life."
First, she goes, "I need to go to sleep. I'm tired," and they're like, "What?" And she's like, "I just want to lay down and think." And they're like, "Think about what? Think about life?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just want to lay down and think about life."
Yeah.
And she's like,
and
fully
she really
dressed.
stuck by that. Yeah. That was so weird.
It was unreal.
But I loved it.
But
I loved that she stuck with it.
She's just like, yeah,
that's what I want.
That's what I'm here to do. I'm not taking my mic pack off. I'm not taking my shoes or my makeup off. I'm just getting into bed to think about
Can
life.
someone just think about life?
Yeah.
And honestly, in that moment, I was like, you know what? Let the girl think about life.
Yeah. Like, where do you go in that house to think about life?
Yeah.
Like, I literally, so I was driving back from this comedy festival yesterday, and I had been scheduled to drive back this other comic, and she ended up not coming back with me. And I was like, thank God. Because I just need to think about life.
Yeah. I hate
just,
car rides with strangers.
By myself. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, are you going to like ABBA? Because that's what we're playing.
Yeah. But I loved so Max said he was thinking about leaving.
Thinking about life. Yeah.
And,
yeah,
he said he
like
wanted to
so
go.
depressed.
He's so depressed, and he was talking to Jess about it. And I love that Jess was like, "Max, you don't know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna come in here and want to sit on your face."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
she's so nice, even though she clearly still has feelings.
Yeah,
I think she's like, yeah, you know what? Some blonde girl who's your type, she'll just want to come in and sit on your face, and it's like, so kind of you.
So
and she's like, look what happened to me, and I'm still here.
Right, exactly. But then Max was like, "Well, I can't go back to you now because I'll seem like a creep or I'll seem like a pervert." And I was like,
seeming.
"Okay, Naomi."
Yeah,
about seeming some way.
A lot of seeming.
I didn't like that, but I also did think there was a bit of authenticity there because he's
like, I might want to come back to you, but I don't want to do it for this. Because I don't want to
right,
come
and
off
I think he genuinely felt like I don't want to be fake here, and like it seems like there's nothing left for me, so I kind of want to go.
Yeah, and if there's only like two options, and they are Lauren and Jess, you have to pick between the two, and I would say that would be an easy decision, except for on Max and Josh's date. I think Josh makes it very clear that he doesn't want to be paired up with Jess again.
Yeah,
and that's why I think he nudges him towards Max towards Jess.
Because Josh doesn't want to be with Jess?
Because Josh would rather be with Lauren,
yeah.
I think Josh doesn't want to ever hook up with Jess ever again.
Yeah, I think he's like done with that because he knows it's like a slippery slope with her.
Yeah.
But also Max saying, there's part of me that feels like Max saying that he wanted to leave was kind of all for show and to like get a little bit of attention. Because does he actually want to leave?
I don't know.
I don't think he really wanted to leave.
I don't know. I think he felt conflicted. I think he really doesn't want to come off as inauthentic. And it's like, okay, well, did I only go for Naomi? I don't know. Know. Like, am I actually into Jess? Like, do I just choose her because like she's the only option, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. I empathize.
Anyway, then they cheers to Never Say Never.
Mm-hmm. Who, Max and Josh on their date?
Yeah. About
also,
Jess.
Did you notice that there was like they were going out for a pint?
Yeah.
And Josh was sipping on white wine.
No.
Did you notice that?
That's so cute.
Yeah. And they were matching.
Yeah, they were matching.
Yeah.
They said they were like, they probably thought you were a handsome gay couple when they got back. Also, did you hear Max say about Naomi he wanted to marry her like the second time they hung out?
I did.
And then he said
did.
something about she shot herself in the foot.
Because she played him.
Yeah.
I think he was basically saying, like, from first impression, I really thought I was going to fall in love with this girl.
Yeah.
And then I realized what she was all about, and it went down the drain.
Yeah. I think about this time we were wondering, how do they not get fat?
I just don't understand.
Like, Jess was sucking on a popsicle, and I was like,
I would be eating all the food.
eating everything. Yeah.
So how would you not get
Also,
fat?
though, they show them working out in other seasons a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they do to pass the day. Like, it can't just
Like,
all
work
be
out.
conversation.
I know.
Like
what the fuck do they do all
fucking
day?
in front of each other.
Yeah.
All right, then they have a white party.
Which,
You can't do that in 2018.
Yeah.
Like, just the thought of a white party. We're like, Klansman.
Yeah.
The boys strip for the girls, and Max kisses Jess.
Yeah.
You said you saw that.
Kissed
I didn't
her on the
see
head.
it.
Kissed her on the head. Not on the lips, not on the lips.
Okay. I was like, I did not see that.
No, he kissed her on the head.
And then they are playing Kama Sutra.
Which.
And now we get to the fight.
Yeah.
Zoe and Hulk. She doesn't want to do the assignment. The guys are giving her like the hardest time ever.
Yeah.
Lou and Jon and I think Josh, but mostly Lou and Jon are just being like, you fucked on camera. Why won't you play this game?
Yeah.
And like they forget that she fucked on camera before Caroline has just said this thing, like reminding her that that's what she did.
Yeah.
Like now she's feeling guilt about everything. She also brought up, she's like, I would never have done that make-out game with everybody. Remember when they did the blindfolded make-out game?
And but then Lou, because Callie's like, Zoe, if you don't want to, just like give me a wave and I'll
Yeah.
you don't have to. And then Lou was like, sorry for pressuring you.
Yeah.
We didn't mean to push you.
Yeah, which was nice.
Yeah. I think they all genuinely like don't understand where she's coming from. So, because if they did, they would be nicer about it. I think they just really don't think that.
I don't really understand it either. But apparently, when she was talking to Hulk about it, she was like, "Yeah, like I used to be a party girl, and I've really tried to reform my image."
Yeah,
like I think that's part of it.
Probably.
Like,
I just,
and she kept talking about her career, like she is a model, and I don't know. I like she's not like a very like similar person to a ton of people,
right? So, but that's the thing. I think it's hard for a lot of people to understand why she cares so much,
right?
So because they don't understand, they just don't take it seriously,
right? Yeah, and they make fun of her, but then they apologize when they saw that she felt bad.
Yeah.
I loved Lauren's speed bump though in the Kama Sutra game.
Yeah.
Her butt went right up.
I know.
Like we literally learned that Lauren like knows
everything.
What the fuck is going on.
Yeah, and Max and Jess were kind of being a little.
I know they were being cutie. Okay, so then Zoe and Hulk have their fight or whatever, and she says the meanest thing to him, like unintentionally, but she was just like, I've come in here to do one thing, fall in love, and I've done the opposite. And he's just like, what? Like that was like saddest little Hulk in love.
Yeah. That was really harsh.
Yeah. And then like she does apologize. She's like, I'm sorry if I made you feel shit. And they have like the most cute little emo moment, and like they kind of sort out like what the issue was. But then the next morning she wakes up again being like, he didn't support me.
Yeah,
but I don't think he understood where she was coming from either at that point. He
didn't, and I didn't like how she kept saying to him, I had so many opinions on this. I think they were both wrong. Okay. Because I didn't like how the way she was expressing herself really did sound like she was ashamed of being with him. Like she was, if I were Jordan, I would feel like shit after that conversation. I'd be like, well, fuck this. Yeah. But then she made it clear, and I do think this is what it was, especially the way I saw her talking to the other girls that night. Like, she seemed to just keep saying what she wanted to say without listening to them.
She wasn't listening at all.
So I think she was really just freaked out in that moment and was not thinking at all about how she was sounding, because she truly was just ashamed of her own behavior. Yeah. Regardless of, it was nothing personal about Jordan. Yeah. But then, so that's why I was mad at, so that made me understand her more, because at first I was mad at her for making him feel like shit, but then I was like,
part that she was just ashamed of her behavior?
Everything
what
she was saying was
girls.
pure intense emotional reactions to how she was like freaking out. She was just having a freak out.
If Caroline had never said anything, like, we all would have just continued happily and like
exactly. And
Zoe
then
would have played Kama Sutra very willingly.
Right. And then I feel like, so that made me sympathize with Zoe a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jordan, but I still felt bad for Jordan. But then Jordan kept saying, like, twice he said this. He was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I feel like now I can't even kiss you or, like, share a bed with you. And he, like, made that point twice. And I was like, okay, relax.
Well, no, but I think he was saying, like, he's like, you're embarrassed of things that we've done together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm part of those things. So, like, I mean, like...
But then she said multiple times to him, she was like, no, it's not about you. It's not
me.
about... It's the fact that I've had sex on TV, not that I've had sex with my boyfriend.
But he did the sex on TV with her. So
I know,
it's kind of like it's judging him, too.
Right.
For, like...
Yeah, because he was like, I have people in my life who are going to see this. But I do genuinely
he's like,
think,
I have a mom and a dad. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just because you decided that you didn't want to have this party girl past, like, now it's, like, on me. I don't know.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I feel like she's saying, no, I'm not judging you for, it's not about anybody else. It's more about, like, I have these values and I just realized now, or was just reminded now, of how many of them I broke, and not just the fact that I broke them, but like after this is all over in 2 weeks, I have to go back home to this life that I kind of forgot about while I've been here. And I think it was just all super overwhelming for her, and she took it out on him, made him feel like shit. And then I do understand what she was saying about feeling like he wasn't backing her up. Like, she's right. If it was Hannah, John would have been like, no, Hannah's not playing. If it was Callie, Lou would have been like, no, she's not playing. And he kind of didn't step in for her. I would have felt the same way that she did about that. Yeah. And I think that's what lingered for her the next day. Of like, okay, I'm like, that stuff
it's
is
like,
all
I get
over,
that you didn't really get it, but if something is bothering me,
like,
no matter if you understand or not, you have to back me up. Yeah, I get that. And but I think it was nice too, because he was like, I've always been bad at communication, especially in like my relationships with like women. Yeah. Lauren
gave him really good advice, and he was very mature about taking it. She was just like, here's what it looked like from the outside. Yeah. And like, here's how you seemed. Yeah. Like, I feel like if she would have given that advice to Jonathan or something, he would have been like, bah, bah, bah. But Jordan was like, oh, wow, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
I will take that and use it.
Yeah. And then immediately went and talked to Zoe.
Yeah. He's so cute. I love them together. I hope they have sex on camera again.
Me too.
Even, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, Josh and Max get to date 5 girls
and see who they like
and make them dinner. And one of those girls is Jordan's ex. Did you notice that?
I did notice that.
Yeah.
Things are intensifying.
Scary.
Up with only 2 weeks left.
It's not Love Island, it's Scary Island. I have some lingo.
I have a bunch.
I have had a little wobble.
Yep.
Max. I think it's just him feeling uneasy.
Yeah.
That was bang out of order.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean...
You were way out of line saying that.
Probably, yeah. Anything else?
Get a mood on.
What is that?
John said it to Hannah. Like, I get a
on.
mood
He was
I was
being
pissed.
moody, yeah.
Got a great bite. About Jess.
I heard that, but I don't remember what it was.
Should we urban it?
Yeah.
British Urban Dictionary. To take or steal, or it's a French word for cock.
No, that's my beat.
To be high.
Suce ma beat means suck my dick.
Wait.
Suck my dick. Remember?
Yeah. Wait, I don't know what it means then.
Also, I know biting in like American is like copying.
Yeah, that's what it says
stealing.
Here too.
Yeah.
But they were saying it about Jess, like, yeah, she'll get a good bite. Like, I don't know, I guess she wants, like, meaning someone wants something.
Somebody just thinks Jess is slutty again.
Yeah,
is what I can only imagine. Yeah.
They also said pint. British guys say pint when they mean let's go have some beers. Let's get a few pints.
Yeah, but isn't a pint an actual? It's a measurement.
A measurement, but it
doesn't mean the same.
I don't think so, because where I used to work, everybody was British, and we'd go out for a pint, and it was like a glass.
Well, how much liquid is in a pint?
How many bottles of beer in a pint? bottle of beer is just less than 12 ounces. So a pint is approximately 1 3/4 bottles of beer.
Whoa.
Because the typical pint is a 20-ounce glass.
That's 20 ounces, probably.
So it's like a big, like
a big
handle
fucking
mug.
pint, yeah.
So more than a glass. So if you have a few pints, you've had a lot of glasses of beer.
Yeah, and also, if you're Josh, you had no pints.
You
had white wine.
Yes.
Pratt. Asshole. Dickhead, right?
Basically someone who's a major idiot or is delusional and dumb. Acts against logic and thinks he's self-righteous, a.k.a. major dumbass.
Okay.
Cool. And then the last one was Max and Josh said to each other, we're at a cracking age.
Oh.
Cracking, something sensational, excellent, or cool.
Yeah.
We're at a great age.
We're at a great age.
We're at a cracking age.
Yeah. These are the days of our lives.
Yes.
Never say never.
Never say never.
That's what they said.
They were
never say
never.
They
sang it.
Never say never.
Like, never say never.
Yeah. Never say
And
never.
then Ian was like, seems like Jess has never said ever. Never.
No, wait. Seems like Jess has never said never.
Ever. Yeah. So great. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
all the vocab.
Oh, I can't wait. And now you can play
playing
another
my
level of your
game.
game.
Can't wait to get Levi to marry me.
Oh my God. I hope he doesn't
We'll
break
see.
your heart.
Or Jasper. I kind of like Jasper.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna
Jasper's
say-
in finance.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Episode 26.
Yeah. Goodbye,
Here we go.
everyone. Hey guys, I know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating, a review, and tell everyone you know to subscribe too.
You can find us everywhere that podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Play, all of them. Hopefully, if they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island. Follow us individually at The Real Emily Wilson.
And at Remy Casimir. You could also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts, your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
Send them our way.
yes,
Perfect.
amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just two comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.